The room is quiet in the way only studios ever are before something unexpected happens. Headphones on, lights dim. A song begins to play. At first, it feels ordinary, almost simple. A soft melody, familiar instruments, a voice that doesn't try too hard. But within seconds, something shifts. The air changes. The listener leans forward. And somewhere between the first verse and the chorus, emotion breaks through in a way no one planned for. This is the story of how a Filipino song crossed borders, cultures, and languages to move a K-pop idol to tears, and how that single moment sparked a wave of obsession, pride, debate, and deep emotional connection among fans around the world. To understand why this moment mattered so much, we have to go back to the roots of Filipino music. Music in the Philippines is not just entertainment. It is memory. It is storytelling. It is survival. From lullabies sung by grandparents to heartbreak ballads played on late-night radio, Filipino songs are often built around raw emotion. Love that waits, pain that endures, hope that refuses to die. These are not abstract ideas. They are lived experiences, woven into melody and lyrics. Many Filipino songs don't rely on grand production. They rely on honesty. A voice that cracks slightly. Lyrics that sound like they were pulled straight from a personal diary. Melodies that linger long after the song ends. This emotional sincerity is what makes Filipino music resonate deeply, even with listeners who don't understand the language. On the other side of Asia, K-pop idols are trained in an entirely different system. Years of intense practice, perfect synchronization, media training, emotional control. K-pop is polished, powerful, and global. Idols are taught how to perform emotion, how to project it on stage, and how to keep personal feelings carefully managed in public. So when a K-pop idol encounters a song that breaks through all of that training, it becomes something rare. The moment itself was not staged. There were no dramatic camera angles planned in advance. No script telling the idol how to react. The song was played casually, almost as a recommendation. "You should listen to this," someone said. And that was it. As the song played, the idol listened quietly at first. No big reaction. Just attention. Then the eyes softened. The breathing changed. The hands stopped moving. And when the chorus arrived, the emotion hit all at once. Tears formed. Not the dramatic kind, but the quiet kind. The kind that surprise even the person feeling them. When the song ended, there was a pause. The idol wiped their face, laughed awkwardly, and admitted they didn't expect that reaction. They talked about how the song felt familiar, even though the language was different. How it reminded them of home, of loneliness, of being young and uncertain, of missing people they couldn't see. That honesty is what fans latched onto. The clip spread fast, faster than anyone expected. Fans shared it not just because an idol cried, but because the emotion felt real. In an industry often criticized for being overly controlled, this moment felt human, vulnerable, unfiltered. Soon, fans wanted to know everything. What song was it? Who sang it? What do the lyrics mean? Why did it hurt so beautifully? Filipino fans recognized the song immediately. For them, it wasn't just a viral clip. It was validation. A quiet confirmation that the music they grew up with, the songs that carried them through heartbreak and hope, could touch anyone, no matter where they came from. Translations of the lyrics began to appear online. Line-by-line explanations, cultural context, Fans explained why certain phrases hit harder in Filipino, how some words don't have perfect English equivalents, how emotion is carried not just in meaning, but in sound. Non-Filipino fans started listening too, at first out of curiosity, then out of genuine interest. Many admitted they didn't understand the language, but they didn't need to. The emotion was clear. The feeling was universal. This is where obsession begins, not the unhealthy kind, but the kind rooted in discovery. Fans replayed the song again and again. Reaction videos appeared. Covers followed. Acoustic versions, piano versions, even instrumental renditions that tried to capture the same emotional weight. Some fans said the song helped them cry for the first time in months. Others said it reminded them of someone they lost. Some said it made them proud of their culture. Others said it introduced them to a culture they wanted to learn more about. The K-pop idol later spoke about the experience again. They explained that the song arrived at a moment when they were exhausted, tired from schedules, far from family, feeling pressure to always be strong. The song didn't just sound beautiful. It arrived when they needed it. That detail matters. Music doesn't exist in a vacuum. The same song can feel different, depending on when you hear it, what you're carrying inside, what you're trying not to think about. That Filipino song became a mirror, reflecting emotions the idol hadn't given themselves permission to feel. As fans discussed the moment, a bigger conversation started about how Asian music travels across borders, about how Western audiences often overlook Southeast Asian artists, about how emotional authenticity can matter more than language or marketing. Filipino musicians began to see renewed interest in their work. Some gained new international listeners. Others were invited to collaborate. At the very least, conversations changed. People started paying attention. There was also debate. Some questioned whether the reaction was overhyped. Others worried about romanticizing tears. But even critics admitted one thing: the moment felt genuine. And genuineness is rare currency online. What makes this story powerful isn't just that a K-pop idol cried, it's what the tears represented. A bridge. A reminder that beneath genres, industries, and languages, people feel the same things. Loneliness, love, longing, hope. The song itself continues to live on. It plays in bedrooms late at night, in buses, in headphones during long walks. It becomes a companion to people who need it, just like it was for that idol in that quiet room. Fans still return to the clip, still share it with captions like, "This never gets old," or "Music really has no borders." New listeners discover it every day, often without knowing the full story at first. They just know it makes them feel something. And maybe that's the real reason fans are obsessed. Not because it went viral, not because an idol cried, but because in a world full of noise, one simple song reminded everyone of what music is supposed to do. It's supposed to feel human. It's supposed to hurt a little. It's supposed to heal. And sometimes, if you're lucky, it's supposed to make you cry, quietly, honestly, and without apology.